Alright, so I thought I'd do a quick walk around on this thing. I got the seats back from the upholsterer. They turned out really nice, and that's Garza's upholstery. If you guys are looking out, and they were in El Monte. He's moving right now to Azusa, but he's still doing work. I mean, he just can't take in your whole car right now, and for a few days you could call him and get an appointment to come in and bring in your car. He usually does it on first come first serve. He's done several cars for me, and I just had him do the seats. I was gonna do it myself, but I just did a little bit of it, and I was just like, man, I got the wrong stuff, and he just does a way better job than I could ever do. So I'll show you that in a second. Let's take a look at the car with the chrome trim on. Now that's original chrome trim that's been repolished and clear coated. So see how it has that aluminum brightness to it? That's what I wanted. I wanted that original looking bright chrome trim. And then we got these here. Those are the fluted lenses. So it's like, I think these look just like the original ones. And I went with the blue, of course. It's my favorite one. I don't like the early one. I mean, the one that came on this car is cool, but I went with this one. Just looks better with those colors. That's the aluminum trim and the emblem. Here's how those wiper blades look. You don't even really notice that they're made the way I showed you guys if you guys watched that part of the video. Then I have these original lenses, nice and crazed, kind of cracky looking, and ended up replacing the antenna, and we went with this original mirror, so it looks like a piece of pipe. My old 62 had the same one. They had several different variations of mirrors, and there's no such thing as original. It was all done at the dealer, so it was whatever the dealer had. These again are original running boards, and yeah, I got original hubcaps on it. See how nice original hubcaps, how they bubble out a little bit more than the aftermarket ones. Got a few dents in them and stuff. Got the 36 horse motor, 6 volt. Yeah, everything works good too. And we added we're still working on it. There's a few things to do still. Bumper's a little beat up, but we went with it. I kind of like that, patina look. Original bumper though. If you notice the pointed guys here, and then the tail lights are original. We got some more accessories coming, so it's not over yet. There's a lot of accessories going on this car, a lot of stuff that's really cool. Still, again, I'm working on some of them. I have some of them I haven't shown you guys yet, but some dirt on the windows need to clean off, but I just gave it a quick hose off. So I got some of my color sanding stuff going on there. These are the seats. These is how they turned out. This is Garza's upholstery. They used to be in El Monte. They're moving to Azusa. And just so you know how much I paid, just so if you're looking, for all the seats was $750 with materials, everything out the door. So if you're thinking that that's a pretty good deal, you might want to call them up. Just don't call them up and expect, hey, what about this little tiny thing? Don't start doing that to my guy, okay? You go out there, you pay a bit of price, and then you get him home and look at him, because he's really reasonable, and I want him to stay reasonable. So I don't want him to start having to jack his prices to pay for you if you're being a jerk. So anyway, that's how they turned out. Really super straight. They got great foam in them, super comfortable. I told him just to do them I said do them with this color, this color welt. He makes his own welt. This isn't, This isn't that that stuff that's, you know, pre-made. They make it all. Um, yeah, it looks pretty nice. Let's look at the headliner. I did the headliner, of course. It's probably not as nice as they would have done it, but it looks pretty good. So the color kind of works with the door panels. I had to get this texture, even though I'd rather have it a little smoother. I had to get this texture to get this color, so compromises. So we got to put the radio dash knobs on still. Actually, we're going to pull the radio out and probably remount it. And got the dash, the original paint dash, just leave that alone. Maybe do a little bit of cleanup on it. I have some stuff going on down here that's not in the car yet. You have to wait and see on that. I still got to put in the floor mats that come in. Just got to get rid of this boat anchor turn signal. I don't know what that is. Whatever it was. It looks like it's a Chevy piece and they shoved it on the end of a Volkswagen. I don't know what they do with a bunch of tape. I love it. But, you know, that's got to go. I can't be driving a car like that. I want an original turn signal switch. So I got to find the handle. We have a handle laying around somewhere. I don't have the whole thing, but I do have the handle. And I'm just going to replace that with the handle that I have. Because I think this is a 5-wire. Yeah. And those are really rare, so you can't buy them. Probably not available. So we'll check out underneath the hood. I guess there's a, you know. So the power supply spares in there. Not a very good one, but it's cool. It's a bias spy. So got the jack in there. Got to paint the top part or the bottom. You know, the base needs to be blue. Haven't done that yet. Got to finish making the glove box, but all this is all done. Got the 4 tab on there, looking good, and yeah, it's coming along pretty nice. So even have these brackets for the license plate, the dealer add-on brackets. And got a few cool things on this car. Let's take another look at it in a second. Alright, so let's take a final look here. It's not supposed to be super clean. This was just a quick repaint. So all I did was sand it down and repaint it. Didn't do a full restoration paint job on this car. Wasn't trying to restore it. Alright, so let's just take a look here. That looks, yeah, that looks pretty cool. I do have more accessories. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff that's not on the car yet. So stay tuned. When those things get on there, it's going to totally change the whole look of this car. So anyway, that's the ragtop. Look at how clean this is too. Let me just show you something. We're going to reset the body. Look at that. That's brand new. Brand new early handle. Brand new. These are not repops. These are original. That was ones that were in the car. So this thing opens up. I just got to get my hand here. Let's look at it with the top open. I haven't even looked at it with the top open. Look at these rails. They've never been scratched. Nothing. In fact, I don't think this top was hardly ever opened. So we got that all done there, all tucked in nice. Looks good, yeah. I don't think this top was open maybe a dozen times maybe or something. It was in, I guess in, I don't know what it was, Minnesota, somewhere back east. And it was probably a summer car at first. Probably got the top used for a little while, then after a few years in the garage they turned it into the winter car, and then it got all rusty. So that's the kind of probably what we figure happened with it. And we've got, this is kind of cool too. Let me show you guys another thing that is really unique. This is the first one I've ever seen, so I don't know. This thing only has one visor, and this one here is a blank. It's a factory blank. So it's really weird. I don't know if you guys ever seen that before. If you have, let me know. I've never seen it. I've had a lot of VWs. So I guess if you wanted a passenger side visor, that was optional. So, and this guy got the base model. So base model D-Dogs original with the screw tabs on it. Dome light. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Stuff's going really good. We're going to get this car down here pretty soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. And then watch the total build video. I'm going to summarize it all into one. Coming up pretty soon. Talking to you next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.